check over here.
Nothing.
Not yet.
So,
Oh,
what do you think about bad people? The greedy killers?
whoopsie doosies.
I try to avoid them. Mother said, evil habits catch on and drag your soul down to hell.
She was probably right.
Ah, there we go. We stopped again. Ah, I see.
Okay.
Lovely. Hello, Bloody.
First to the stream today.
Well, technically speaking, I was here before him.
Hi, Babam.
Hello, Babom. Oh, right, that's not the thing, but... Oh, I need to relearn the entire control scheme of this game.
Are you sure we want to stream today? Oh, and hello, Potato.
Hello, Potato. I assume you mean in the light of the recent events. Right? Or is there something different? Because we also have the fire alarm going outside.
Yeah, it's the. I don't think it's a fire alarm because it keeps like going beep 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 and then it stops.
Well,
then it
what
goes beep,
other
beep, beep,
alarm
beep, beep.
could there be?
Well, fire alarms tend to stay on.
Touche, but what alarm goes beep 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 then takes a break for a minute to return?
Someone's alarm clock.
Somebody being really annoying, that is.
Yeah.
Plus, if it's somebody's alarm clock, why is it so loud that I can hear it from across the street?
Because someone's got their window open.
Hideous people, how dare they? I wish I had my window open. Anyway, point being, in case you hear an alarm in the background... Car alarm. No, that would be more insistent.
Fire alarm. Hi, it could be a battery alarm on a fire alarm. Yeah.
Could be a battery alarm on a fire alarm. That's a thing.
Yeah. If you have fire alarms low on batteries, it'll give you a warning signal.
Oh, yeah, that's just going to deplete the battery quicker. Where was I? I was trying to have a monologue about things. Noises outside, if you hear them, was sorry, but we blame this tiny girl. Or other people, I don't know. Sal, help me, I was having a monologue that I forgot. Reasons why we shouldn't stream in the light of the recent events.
Ah, yes. No, of course we should.
Okay, now tell them why.
Well, as I explained when Minty mentioned something about it earlier to us, and I was saying, I know this sounds a bit weird, but Manchester somebody bombs something in Manchester about once every 25 years, so it's not that unusual, and we're a little bit used to it. And I mean, once in 25 years is fairly unusual, I'll give you that. It's not an everyday occurrence, but last time there was a bomb in Manchester, a year on the 1 year anniversary of the bomb, there was the biggest party in town that I have ever been to, and I got extortionately drunk, and I think that's the way to treat terrorism, is to just people do shit and you just get on with it.
That wasn't the spiritually enlightening message that I was envisioning, or rather that I typed into chat earlier on that you could have read and quoted perfectly easily.
Said that there was a chat
Oh,
message.
there was.
Mother Lyup. Good evening, Mother Lyup. Okay, Mia's twitching nervously.
I am. I can't feel my right leg anymore.
Mia looks just like the girl on the screen.
No, I don't. I'm more annoyed.
Oh, it was your eyes look kind of like that. Vladdy says that's an unfortunate statistic. Yeah.
My point was that instead of focusing on the spirit of going on and facing terrorism by not
Having a great party and getting drunk. Huh?
No, that's not the point. Facing terrorism is not solved by you getting drunk. I didn't call you lovely. I called you all hideous, ludicrous.
And as I also mentioned to Minty, I thought, like, last time we had a big bomb in Manchester, I mean, it destroyed much more property, but nobody was actually killed. So that was, you know, having a party a year later, which went on for about 6 years, I seem to remember. That seems appropriate. Now, I doubt if the party that we'll have for this bomb, the anniversary of this bomb, will be quite as high-spirited. I imagine it'll be a much more cultured affair. Probably along the lines of the sort of party that's held to commemorate AIDS victims. We have that once a year as well at the end of Pride.
You've got an AIDS party.
Well, it's more of a commemoration and a drink to the life of the dead. Yeah,
why do you have to solve all your problems and memory thingies by drinking alcohol?
I think it's the Irishness, it's a thing. Mother Layup agrees terrorism is a serious subject. My thoughts and prayers go out to the people of Manchester. Babom says, Manchester, the only city to use a terrorist act to get drunk. Yes, terrorism is a serious subject, but we should seriously think about the causes rather than the responses of terrorism, I think. If you respond to terrorism in any other way, then
you could at least respond in a more dignified manner instead of lying in the streets as a drunk corpse.
I did not lie in the streets. I did throw up in a flower
What's
pot.
that one type of alcohol? The really strong one that's not see-through. You call it Schnaps in German.
Schnapps.
It's Schnaps too, in English.
Schnapps is a strong form of liqueur. Yeah, you can get peach schnapps is the most common.
Can't you invent your own words? Point in case being, we have a German word for drunkards like you, which is Schnapsleiche. Basically, drunk people who are lying in the streets like corpses, who we then call a Schnapskorps.
I have never lain drunken in the
Why
street.
would you
I've
commemorate
managed to
an act of
home.
terrorism by lying dead in the street and smelling awful?
I made it home and lay dead on the couch.
Well, no, that's worse.
So let's see. Vladdy says there was the Leningrad incident some time ago that was done by pro-Ukrainians. They need to pay back 50 people for that. Giles says hi. Jim says hello. What did I walk into?
Hello.
Bawam says I'm interested to know how the government will respond to the act in terms of military presence in Syria. Yeah, there's the one thing governments are not good at doing is
Joyce and Maddock
sorting it out, really. What, Joyce and Maddock?
know that the king doesn't want to fight another war, so they can ask him for anything, and the king will have to yield. Unless, of course, he chooses not to.
Damn those lordlings.
Ah?
No? Okay, instead of listening to these guys, I'll jump ahead.
Huh?
Is there a problem?
No, there isn't.
I heard a sound.
Oh no. And I only called one of them. What's this? This isn't helpful at all.
Did you hear that? Didn't hear a thing.
Okay, tiny girl, they're all gone now. You can waddle over to the bush. Why is she not waddling? There you go, there you go. Waddle, waddle. No! No! Quick! Look! The barrel! It spooks! Oh no, I shouldn't do that. The guy can see me.
Yeah.
What's going on? Did you hear that noise? Nah, it was nothing.
Brilliant. Where's she going now? No! I don't care, actually. Need to
Now,
get
how
out
are
of
you going to get out of here?
Watch and learn.
I'm watching and learning. Let's see. Potato says you could drink me. Get it? Fuck her, potatoes. I'll just sit in the corner. And Giles Price says, God, why is it like a sauna? Still in Hawaii, I guess.
All quiet.
Vladdy says, well, it should be an ice age. Is it better? Long? Yeah, good. It wasn't quite so cold in Antarctica, and we don't remember you complaining about the heat in Antarctica. Mother Life says, well, there is something to be said for not letting terrorists get your spirits down, and I suppose there's really no better way to make sure than by partaking in lots of spirits. But Mom says, so, big Manchester United game today. Yeah.
Maybe,
probably.
I guess, I don't know.
I
And
remember
actually, I don't really
seeing
care to.
something in the transport reports.
Hold on. Oh no, where's my face? I wanted to see my perpetually disappointed face. I haven't seen a more photogenic woman in my entire life.
That was like my face whenever I would have to get the tram, and the tram was full of football supporters, and it's like, oh, brings lots of money into the city though.
Dog.
Where?
Oh,
This
brilliant,
way.
brilliant.
Just the night playing tricks on you?
Evil spirits.
I didn't hear anything.
What are these two guys doing directly by the gate, and why is the girl just standing there? I guess.
But Mum says she used the transport reports to find football fixtures. And Giles Price says, no, sat back in the transport aircraft with 2 snowcats and some generators sat on a tarmac at Manchester. Oh wow, you're in Manchester, sweating like a pig.
Nothing here.
Yeah, it is remarkably warm here, actually.
Oh no, who was that?
For Manchester, at least. Yeah, nowhere near as hot as Hawaii, I imagine, but still, in the back of a transport aircraft. Snowcats, why have you got... You're taking snowcats away from Manchester, I presume? You're not bringing them here. We don't get enough snow for a snowcat.
I heard something.
And Mother Lieup says, at Sal, so who am I really?
Oh no.
And Giles says, Fred says it's Ajax versus United on his radio.
I have no idea who Fred is, but
Well,
alright.
we know, yeah, Ajax is like one of the
I don't
foreign
know who
teams.
Ajax is either.
Potato says it's raining hard as butts here. To answer Babon about transport reports to find the football fixtures, no, it's just the transport reports always tell you when there's football on, because we've got 2 largish football stadiums, and both of them are just on the edge of the city centre, so it's quite disruptive.
All quiet here.
Okay.
Giles
left.
says fuel stop. Well, thank you for patronising our petrol provision. Not petrol. What's our aircraft runner? Our air fuel
Kerosene.
kerosene supply services.
There were sounds.
Oops.
Mum says good weather all round then. Yeah. United and City, you mean? Yes, we've got Manchester United and Manchester City's football ground.
What on earth is going on?
Both of them relatively small compared to American-sized stadiums, but yeah, we don't tend to go to... Not as many people go to actually spectate a football match in the UK. Giles says, is that the open top that does United but not City for a bizarre reason? You got me thinking there, because I once saw Manchester United doing a parade, celebration parade
Who are
through
you?
town on
Come
the
out into the
open
light.
top bus. I can't remember. Have City ever had?
Did you see someone out?
Yeah, they must have won something.
Did you see someone out?
Oh, Mum says he's a United fan, but not serious, so won't engage in any arguments.
What is this?
I'm kind of a fan of having the football money in the economy and the football supporters somewhere else and not around me.
I heard something.
What on earth?
Giles says, have seen NFL at Wembley before on telly. It's quite odd. No, I was just about to say I once went to an NFL game in America, but I didn't. I went to, what do they call it? There's a thing that the Americans do. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Like where everyone turns up in the car park of the stadium, and you rent a plot to park your truck, small truck, and you sit in the car park and get drunk, or be the nominated driver. What's it called?
Who are you?
And Giles says the open top
heard the sound.
course. One says, just stop at a fan of money sell.
See that?
Well, I didn't want to just say football. Tailgating, that's it. Hi, Tammy. So I've been tailgating. Which is definitely more fun than the actual
Whoopsie-doozers.
watching of the sport. What you doing, Mia?
Pressing the wrong button.
It was nothing after all.
You guys wouldn't have seen that, but Mia just switched back to the desktop.
No girl thinks girl, and now you guys turn around so I can...
Oh, just too late. Soon. Something.
Nothing here.
And now we're waiting now for her to walk through the door, deciding that the guard, who she's been standing next to for a minute at this point, doesn't bother her anymore. Did I say hello to Tammy? Hello, Tammy.
I think there might have been a few people you didn't say hello to.
Well, you didn't instruct me to.
Oh.
Over there.
Did you say hello to... Let's see, Vladdy was here first.
I did say hello to
Did
Vladdy.
you say hello to Babon?
I did say hello to Babon.
Did you say hello to... Potato was next.
I do believe
there
I've
someone
said
there?
hello to Potato, yes.
Then I think it might have
there someone
been... Jim Hon, maybe? Who
Was there
was
someone there
next?
just now?
What am I looking at?
This way.
See a thing?
Did you say hello to Jim Hon?
Probably. Hello, Jim Hon.
Giles
bit
Price.
busy
Did you
here.
say hello to Giles Price?
Hello, Giles Price.
What else have we got? Mother Liop. We've still not worked out who Mother Liop is.
I don't know. Not really sure if I want to know.
Jim Hon is technically here, but looking to work. And Babom says, don't stream Urban Empire over the weekend, as I'll be in Greece next week. Oh.
Urban
No,
Empire!
we will not
this
stream-
weekend!
No, if I
Get your filthy face out of my hay
and
pile.
this is an if. If I stream something for the weekend, it would be Half-Life. I'm playing that at the moment.
I enjoy that thought.
Giles says, how can you say hello to Potato when he's in the Antarctic tundra? Oh yeah, you threw him out the back
Where
of the
is
plane.
the tiny girl?
Well, maybe
Someone
not the
there?
back of the plane. Oops.
Oh, there she is. She's hiding in a bush now. So that's great.
What on earth is going on?
How did you think you were going to get away with that, Mir?
Like this.
There was a noise. Did you hear a thing?
Ignore the head or the knife sticking out.
And Mother Liab says at me, am I that unimportant to you that you don't even greet me anymore? Do I need to do that in a motherly voice?
No, please don't.
Okay.
That's gonna give me weird nightmares, I believe. Well, if you are Mother Liar,
Who does at me at Sal, someone that puts at, because I always overlook the at and then say that they said it. Who was it? Who kept on saying last time? And they kept on thinking I was ignoring them.
Huh?
Jim says he's been gone from these so long. I don't even know what Mira's playing. Mira's playing Shadwen. And probably the last episode today.
Yeah.
See that?
This nightmare.
Over
Because I have to babysit this tiny girl and she can't manage to walk past this door. It's free. It's wide open.
Someone reminded me of British Bean person. You mean Mr. Bean?
there.
There was a noise. Is someone there?
She's just gonna
Someone
stand
there?
there now.
Is someone there?
There was a noise. Is someone there?
I was supposed to jump up there.
Nothing at all.
Walk through there, you tiny brick.
There you go.
No, where are you going?
Nothing here.
She obviously needs to go that way. Oh, she
Doesn't.
Oh, someone had a username called that, I think, from an earlier stream. Yeah, there was, wasn't there?
Something. Did you? Where? Over there. It's just the night.
Ah,
playing tricks
Jim
on
Hon
you.
says, oh goody, what's next? I can finally watch these as I have a new shift later.
Stop it!
What?
Don't.
What? I told them last time what
Yeah,
next?
I know, but maybe they didn't listen to you. That's my lonely hope. It shall be a more surprise thing when people don't know. Because they'll forget.
Nothing at
Please
all.
stop that.
What?
Please stop sneezing into the microphone.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've even got my hands on my hips here. I have my hands on my hips and I'm looking very indignant. Sorry, Potato, I'll read your message just in 1 second. This just reminds me, before I said a second, I didn't say which one. I was asked last week by somebody, can't remember who, but I'm sure it was one of you guys who
was
are here.
Potato.
Was it Potato?
I believe it was Potato.
No, I think it might have been Bomb, but I'm not sure.
I heard.
Was there anything about Mia that... No, it was Potato, you're right. Was there anything about Mia that I found annoying? And I couldn't think of anything. I was like, no, because, you know, his grumpy, salty character actually is just a bit of a play, and he's
That is 100% me.
and...
Natural.
I heard a noise. Is there someone there just now?
Are you?
This way. This way.
Of course.
Anyway, about 10 minutes after the
I heard a
stream
noise.
ended, maybe a little
Mia
longer,
think?
it came to me because Mia demonstrated the one thing that really winds me up about Mia, and that is he cannot keep a spoiler to himself.
Oh, don't be like that.
Honestly, well, and you've done...
If it's beneficial to me, I keep the spoiler to myself.
Only if it's beneficial to you, but you cannot stop. You can't keep it to yourself and not tell me.
I didn't do anything.
I mean, I've said, please, no spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers, and he's been like,
I heard something.
they're all going to die at the
That's
end.
not
And I'm
how
like,
I tell
"No!"
spoilers. I snicker a bit. Please do it authentically if you're doing it already.
Well, okay, I kind of squeak it, but you sort of snicker it. And I can't really do that. But you can't help yourself. And when I said to you, why, Mia, why do you do that when you know I don't want you to? And you said, I don't know, I can't help it.
Well, that's not how I said it. I snickered a bit.
Who goes there?
I think I saw something.
Yeah, there's a woman lying on the floor with a rope in her hand. Let's see. Oh, Sal, I'm having a very technical problems with the software used in this project. So as a placeholder, if you feel like it, FaceRig does have Sal-like characters like blonde humans and cats.
We already said no.
Did we?
Yes.
I haven't been involved in any of this conversation at all.
Well, I do it efficiently.
Okay, thank you, Mia. But Mom says, damn Wi-Fi. Anyway, to repeat, don't stream next week. Well, I'll make a promise not to stream Urban Empire. Giles Price says, don't know what the kidnap Mia plan. Oh, that was when we talked about Prey. Spoiler. Jim Hon says, darn, we'll have to dredge up what it is from everyone else. And Giles says, Grandpa-esque Mia. Yeah, but which I presume is related to the spoilers. Honestly, he is terrible for spoilers.
I think I heard something. I heard something.
Can the girl
Do you
walk
admit
through
to
now?
that, Mia? Do you
I'm
admit
busy at the moment trying to ram my head into this log.
Let's have a look at your disappointed face.
Hold on now.
We should make a meme out of her face. It's just asking for it.
Hold on.
He probably ruined the new Alien movie for you, said Giles. Mia hasn't seen either that or... You haven't seen any of the Alien movies, have you, Mia?
No, why would I? They're not really that good.
How do you know you've not seen them?
I've read synopsis. I've read a synopsis of the movie. Either one of them, actually.
Wait.
Look! Magic barrels! Turn around! Ah, right. Is that an arrow stuck in my... Oh no, that's just
It's
my
an
hair.
arrow in your knee.
No, that's my hair. That's my hair. I've got a hair in my face. Just growing out of my nostril there.
I think those guards are about to spot you.
No, they're not.
It's a prank.
They're busy.
I heard a sound.
Finally. No, don't. No, don't. Okay. Cool. Go on. There she goes. Oh. Now she just
Nothing
stands there.
Nothing here.
Must be something blocking her way.
Yeah, I see. How do I get away from here again? Oh, would you look at that? The spotted cow is back and wishes you a good moo.
Oh, hello, Spotted Cow. Good moo to you too. Babom had said, Meh, ha 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 ha, sell what? Meh, nothing, sell, meh, meh. You can't ride dragons yet, sell.
I don't think she's planning on doing that anytime soon.
And Giles says, you probably haven't played Alien Isolation, but Sal probably owns it.
The other way around, actually.
Oh, do you own it?
Of course I do.
Have you
I
played
have
it?
got a minty problem.
You got a minty problem every time you see a game on sale, you gotta buy it.
Oh no, I don't do that.
Oh, you don't even wait for it to be on sale.
No.
Yeah, I am reasonably, relatively, comparatively restrained with my game purchasing.
There was a noise.
I have
The sounds.
a way.
Who goes there? Ow! Alert! Alert!
Kicking him in the head while he passed was probably not.
There was a noise.
Why does he feel the need to turn around as soon
To
as it
see
rolls
where
past?
it was coming from.
Oh no, this is not how it works.
Why don't you dive into the hay pile thing?
There was a
Beneath me.
noise.
And what are those little wooden walkways for, really?
Heaving wardrobes up. Come on, Sal. That's a given.
I'm running behind on chat. Jim Hon says, Mia the babysitter. This seems to be strange. Seems too strange to be.
There's someone there just now.
And Jim says, she's an Australian politician with a hat.
I see nothing there.
Which is the thing that was in Boris's stream. He was very taken with, can't remember the name of the Australian politician, but he wears a hat.
Evil spirits.
And Vladdy was saying nightmarish scenario. And Giles says...
Where's she going now?
Sorry, Mears distracts me by playing a game.
Oh, wow. It's kind of like the thing I'm here to do.
Yeah, no, keep on.
What's
Sorry, Meir,
this?
don't mean to distract you.
Who are you?
Giles says, does he have a drug
Oh,
problem,
no.
aka game
Who are you?
purchasing?
Come out.
Oh, no.
I think it's safe to say that Minty does.
Did you see that?
Mia doesn't buy everything he sees, but... I don't know, Mia, what do you like? Is it... What drives your game purchasing?
Nothing
The humble
here.
bundle.
Oh, so if you see one, you gotta have the pack.
Well, of course.
Okay.
It's a nice deal. What is she waiting for?
I tend to
Is
buy
the
my
puddle?
stuff more on Steam, and I tend to just buy the thing I want.
I think I heard something.
What was that
But
sound?
my problem is I tend to buy things in bulk. So
Why is it moving?
if something's a really good deal, then sometimes I'll buy more of one of it just in case I want to give someone else a copy. Usually if it's cheap. Which is better, Steam or Origin? Jim says Steam.
What is that? What sort of question is that? Why do you need to ask if Origin is anywhere close to a feasible platform?
Mia, you've got started a platform flame war with Mia here.
Oh, please don't. You haven't started one. There is no war with something that can't win anything.
Yeah. Jim says Steam so far. Potato says, well, sell the Payday 2 DLC is on sale. The bomb
She
says
is not the type of person who'd play Payday 2.
Babom says, what's happening with the Australian Nidd? It's like the whole of Australia has lost
Did
YouTube.
you see something moving out
They're
there?
lazy.
Yeah.
Or busy.
That way.
They've been infected by busyness recently. It's, why did I nearly call Boris John? I was going to say, John's been affected. John? Boris has been... Oh, job, that's why. Boris has been affected by getting a job. He's been running out of time ever since getting the job, and then, you know, it only takes a small thing like a neighbour needing a favour or a family thing or something, and then he's just got no spare time left. Minty has got things going on at home, plus his band has suddenly become a little successful, so he's doing weekend gigs, and he also got himself a job. And Almond's been joining us on things now and then, but
Yeah.
been
Almond doesn't run
suffering
his
a
own
lot.
YouTube channel, which is the problem there.
Yeah. So if none of us are around, Almond doesn't
Do anything on his own.
doesn't do any creation on his own.
Which I don't blame him
Yeah.
for. This is bloody annoying so far. I have to play babysitter for a virtual tiny stillborn girl every Wednesday for the past 2 weeks now.
And Jim said,
Is
"Who
she
knows?
not
Send
coming
Bob
at all?"
Catter a letter." That was it. It was Bob Catter that works a hat in it.
Yes.
Yeah. Look, there's a guard in her way. What do you expect?
That noise.
I don't know. To
You
walk over
need
into
to-
the bush.
You need to drag the guards away from your alleyway, not towards your alleyway. Surely.
Did you see something moving out there? What? No.
This way.
Didn't see a thing.
Where were we? But Mom says he's a pack purchaser. Mother Liab says, quotes, today
I
do I
didn't hear
bake,
anything.
tomorrow I brew,
Well, he
the
just
day after that the
froze.
Queen's child comes in, and oh, I'm glad that nobody knew that the name I am called is... Question mark.
Rumpelstilzchen.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstilzchen. And the thing is, it starts with
Why?
today I'm baking, tomorrow I'm brewing, and the day after that I will be creating...
Oh, Oh,
coconut biscuits that
hang
are
on,
alive.
it's coming to me. Hang on, I will be back with you in just 1 second with an answer, because my brain's kind of jumping up and down, going, I know, and
It
I'm
doesn't
going,
really
what's the
know.
answer? What's the answer? And then I can't, and then it's going, and it's like, what did you say? And it's what? And the answer's in my head, and I just can't hear what it's saying. I have conversations with myself like this from time to time. So just 1 second while I listen to my brain, because it's mumbling. But
In the time you spent talking about the thing your brain is thinking, you'll probably have forgotten
telling
already what
everybody
you
what I
were
was gonna
thinking
say.
about.
No. I know who Mother Lyop is.
Oh, who is?
All the clues are coming together.
Ah, alright.
It's just that my brain knows who it is, but when I'm saying, yeah, who is it? My brain's going, it's her. And I can't hear. But Mum says he loves Salisbury. I'll just get through some chapters, otherwise I'm going to lose it. And then I'll come back to that in a second. Giles says you can't anymore since the price difference with other countries with gifting. And Jim says he'd love to see Sal play Alma 3. Giles says
Also in regards to the point with Steam gifts, Valve is currently planning on abolishing the inventory system for games. So you can't keep them in your inventory anymore. You'll have to give them directly. Where is the tiny girl gone? She just left me behind.
Yeah, Giles says, is he working in the mines? Sorry, I missed where that was up to. But Mom says everyone has got... Oh, Boris. But Mom says everyone has got a real life. No. Giles
what?
Babom. Everyone has got a real life.
Oh,
we were talking about Boris and Minty. Giles says, isn't Almond stuck on the Nidd space station, or was it his camper van?
Well, yeah, it is, and he joins us in the whitelist sessions.
Yeah.
Which, if you'd be watching them, you'd know you.
Bernie! Yes! Bernie Bear! That was who I was thinking.
What?
Damn it. Babom got there before me.
Seems to be.
See, it was in your head as well. Your brain was working on it.
I think I had a noise.
Good thing you know
That's
those
exactly
people.
who I was thinking of.
What's this? Where am I supposed to go now? She just sits in the corner of the room there.
Yeah, but Mum had said, I love Sal's vivid descriptions, and Vladdy said, yeah, lol. Yeah, so my mum says Bernie Bear, and that was who I was trying to think of. That's who my head was going at me, and just wouldn't actually say the name.
There was a noise.
Tammy was saying Rumpelstiltskin. And Jim Hon said, getting on a train, we'll just be listening for a bit. Well, Mia is jumping in and out of haystacks whilst trying to lead a small girl to a door.
I led the girl somewhere, but I've no idea where she is now.
Oh, she ran away from you?
She did.
I wouldn't be surprised. But Mum says he thought Bernie from the start due to the joke about multiple accounts. Yeah, that was really good actually, in one of the comments of one of my... Was it Space Engineers video? Where he was having an argument with himself in comments. It was really funny. Oh, Mia getting overexcited with the microphone there.
Getting over annoyed with the tiny girl. I can go back a far way.
Where did you lose her, do you know? Did you leave her behind this far back? That's an annoying noise.
Yeah, but I wanted to see how far I can go back. Apparently pretty far, it seems. Plus, you wanted to know why I left the girl.
Ah, there. There she
Magic!
is.
There she is! There she just walks through the bars and disappears and doesn't open the door for me! She just hides in that bush there.
Are you supposed to be... Do you need... How
do I get in there?
It says Lily needs to get through.
If she
to
is
open the
through
door.
there... Hold on.
Ah, okay, yeah, I saw. Ah, right, so the gap is small enough that she can squeeze through, but you can't.
Yeah.
And then she needs to go open the door.
Which she doesn't do. Oh, there is the switch. Why doesn't she pull the switch over there?
Ah. Giles was saying about Bernie, have they got multiple personality syndrome? Did in my chat, in my comments. And the bomb says, yeah, you planning on achieving anything today? Mother Lieup says, I simply have no life. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. And also congratulations to you, Babom. And Vladdy said, lol. And Babom said, did Lisa fit through the bars? Giles was saying, open what door? Taser says, can you swap characters?
No, you can't.
Okay, so maybe she needs to run past it a few times. But Mom says, really, Mother Mia?
Aha, there we go.
Okay, yeah.
I had to place this box here so she didn't think she has to hide in that hay pile.
Ah.
What's this? Did you see someone out there in the dark?
Evil spirits.
Where?
Over there.
No, I saw nothing. There was a noise.
Another a thing.
Huh?
What's happening?
There was a noise.
Nah, it was nothing.
Who are you? Come out into the light.
Oh, but Mom says you really need to fix the chatbot, removing comments that have Anubis in. Ah. And, Mother Light was saying they kept guessing Niddites like Boris, Apple, etc. Oh, and it was just removing the thing.
I heard something.
I heard a sound.
It was just deleting the comments, because... see if I can spot any. Yeah, because I can't actually see YouTube chat. I can only see Twitch chat. And it must be Restream that's deleting all of the comments with Anubis in. Why are they deleting the comments with Anubis in?
Because it's faulty. Just ignore it for the moment. You're not allowed to talk about him.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so nobody's allowed to mention Anubis, otherwise your comment will be deleted. It won't even be
You
started
will be ignored.
Mother Lieup said, yeah, tried it last Thursday. Not sure in relation to what. Giles says, can you give commands to open the damn door? Babom says, you really need to fix the chatbot. Yeah, I mentioned that. Babom says, did they guess, Mia? Yeah, they guessed. We guessed. They guessed. Someone guessed.
Who
Giles
did
said,
we guess?
Spidey.
What? Okay.
And Mother Lieup says, about 45 minutes. Anubis' stream couldn't figure it out, and they had 4 times the amount of times, and who knows how many people.
I don't know what's going on. What are you talking about? So I'll just ignore you.
This is about Benny Baby and Mother Lieup. And everyone trying to guess who he was. Giles says he saw Boris do one of his lab videos for the first time in ages. And Mother Lieup was saying, referring to his removed comment.
Something.
Didn't hear a thing.
Yes, so what else removes comments on... Are they still removed if the word key is mentioned?
No, they shouldn't be.
What about organ?
No, they shouldn't be.
Oh, Potato
no,
says...
No!
Potato says, Sal, when are you planning to do that group stream recording with the other humans? I think as soon as we've got 6 of us together. And Giles says tentacles. Which is a fabulous word to drop in for a random reason. Yes, I am looking for 3 more people with microphones who would like to play a...
Decent microphones. I'm trying to enforce a random standard of quality here. Microphones that
play a game on stream.
Microphones that don't include bird noises. I have
Potato
the
is-
internet provider suddenly cut out.
The whole country went down there. You can't...
I can. Watch me. Plus, I'm a bit annoyed at the moment because of this tiny thing there.
Oh yeah, you're salty about the girl. Everybody is tasting your salt.
Thank you.
The mom says, what was the science with Boris stream? Mother Layup says, let's test human organ. Babom said, who said Anubis on Twitch?
Not a lot to...
I think I saw something, did you?
What am I looking at?
That way!
It's just the night playing tricks on you. Who are you? Come
Mother Layup says, it was me here on YouTube, just testing.
What am I looking at?
That way?
Yeah, it's just not coming through at all.
The later the hour is, the more drunk I wish I were.
You drinking on the job?
I wish. The ale might as well be water.
Well, there you go, guys. You heard it here first.
The ale might as well be water. Well, funny enough,
This tiny girl over here.
yeah, of course, that's what people used to drink ordinarily. As soon as breweries were invented, because water's never been safe to drink until very
There was a
recently.
noise. I heard something as well.
You're right. I heard something too.
Mother Liar says at Sal, I really don't want to taste Mia's salt, thank you very much. Potato says, hey Mia, would you like some fries with your salt? Oh no, wait, they're in the UK. Hey Mia, would you like some chips with your salt? Come on Mia, it's endgame. Of course they're making it difficult and making her awkward.
Nothing at all.
Nothing here.
They're mostly making it tedious.
Babom says, nice try, Potato. And Mother Life says, Babom, having fun. And Giles Price says, isn't salt Mia's secret weapon in cooking?
That is a good
I am
point. Most German dishes quite heavily rely on... What is she doing? I was using this pot... Cool. That's fine, I guess.
I normally, most of the time, just can't abide the taste of salt in things. There's some things I like salt and vinegar crisps, bizarrely. Salted peanuts, But, a pinch of salt in pastry, ew. It makes my tongue shrivel. But Mom says, we now just need a way to use a secret chat with Twitch.
What do you mean? If you whisper at somebody on Twitch chat, it'll be shown to everybody.
Yeah, all whispers come up on Restream, don't they?
Exactly.
There is a little one there that says
Ignore
newest...
this is their stupid Twitch advertisement about trying to sell me Prime, which I can't get rid of.
Oh, I see.
The thing is, I tried to block it with
Prime
AdBlock, which unfortunately just
ausprobieren.
blocks the entire website, which I'd be fine with if you wouldn't want to like it so much.
Giles says, chloroform and the knife to the back might sort her in a humane way.
Was there someone there?
Is there someone there?
Babom says, Sal not liking food. What has happened with this world? Potato says, I love salt a lot. That I sometimes drink olive juice. And Mother Lieup says, what, like a chat that only S&M can't read?
What is this?
So you can secretly chat together. You can talk about it and we'd never know.
Was there someone there?
No, there are some foods I don't like,
Just now?
but I've got quite
What am I
a
looking at?
That one.
Didn't
wide
see a thing.
sort of variety of tastes that I like. I'm
there a
usually
problem?
happy to experiment
I've
with
heard
food
something.
as well.
I didn't hear anything.
But not in a Boris type way though. I don't like sprouts.
Who is it?
Brussels sprouts are like the food of the devil.
Is someone there?
Who is it?
And
is it?
Jim Hom was saying, for that stream, does it include people that are not NIDtubers? Oh, are you talking about I'm looking for 3 people with decent microphones to play a game. Yeah, absolutely. This will be a stream with people from
There
chat.
was a noise.
So it'll be me and Mia, and Potatoes are
Who is it?
our primary special guest, and I'd like another 3 special guests to come join us, and we'll sort out a time and everything. Everyone can make it. But I think we need to. Because finding a time when we can all make it, we might find that if we can get 6 people together, we might actually need to get 8 people together, so 6 of us can make it.
It was nothing after all.
Did you see someone out there in the dark?
I saw something too.
And Giles says, are you trying?
Help! There's trouble! Help! There's trouble!
Are you trying to? Yeah. The mom says we have one for YouTube now. Giles Price says, are you trying to sound kinky there, Lieup? And then Potato said, took me a couple of minutes to get that you meant Salamir and not the other meaning for S&M. Oh, Mir. Well, I was going to say Mia and I have traded on that for a while, but actually Mira's denied it fervishly, and I've laughed about it a lot. Because Mia did... Oh, was it in our German lessons?
Did you hear
Yes.
that?
German lesson recordings. Where we were trying to find a name for the caravan or something?
Nah, it was nothing.
And I was saying S&M, and you were saying, no, M&S. But M&S is the name of a supermarket here, so we couldn't do that. Mother Lieup says, Brussels sprouts? Really? That's so cliche. Yeah, I don't mind being a cliche when it comes to Brussels sprouts.
It's the
I
spirits.
hate them. It's the dark spirits. I love that phrase. It's like an arrow in the knee. Giles says, what game? It will be Talisman. And
It's the dark
and
spirits.
if anybody wants to play with us, whoever works out that we've got it. If they haven't got it, when we work out who's playing, then I'll sort everyone out with a copy.
What am I looking at?
That way.
Where was I? Okay.
No,
Brussels sprouts is great with salt on them. Oh, thank you, Spotted Cow. Oh, God, can't imagine anything. Well, I don't know actually. I hate the taste of salt, but not as half as much as
you
I
see
hate
that?
the taste of
Who are
Brussels
you?
sprouts. So it
Come out
might
into the
actually
light.
What am
help
I looking at?
to
This one.
hide the taste.
It's just that.
And Jim says,
This
I would
one.
love to go, just have to sort out a schedule. And Mother Lieup says, that's how stop
is it?
tempting me with that subscriber stream. I have a mic, but not a decent PC. Babom says, you go to M&S. Co-op is the best.
Oh, please, Morrison's is better.
Well, Co-op, I was going to say is more ethical, was once more ethical. They're
there
now
someone out
owned
there?
by a hedge fund, which doesn't
What on
make
earth
them
is
any
going
more
on?
ethical than anyone
Nothing.
else. Waitrose is...
You see someone out there in the dark?
is owned by John Lewis, which is a worker-owned company. Jim Horn says, I have both, but a life as well. Giles says, explain that game. It's a board game.
What is this?
Imagine Snakes and Ladders, where your goal is to make all of the other opponents stand on the snakes while you try and get the ladders, but you might equally land on a snake by chance.
Thank God. Go
on. Potato says the game is quite simple, and I have the worst PC out of anyone. Yeah, actually, it might be worth looking at the. Just have a look at the stats on Steam, because it's not a particularly taxing game, so you might be alright. Giles says Tesco's or Asda, maybe Sainsbury's. Bob says I have a Co-op and Sainsbury's nearby and a Lidl and Asda a bit further away. And we have everybody delivered to our door except Lidl.
No, you can order from Lidl.
Will Lidl deliver to the door?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you get all the things that you like?
Oh. Morrison's all the way.
Potato says it looks like a simple D&D-like game from the screenshots. Yeah, it's got the sort of D&D fantasy element to it, but the way it plays is like Snakes and Ladders with tactics.
Is it still a long way to go?
A little longer,
Oh,
little Lily.
Got to be kidding me.
And Spotted Cow says, I wish I could play Talisman, but my mic has a built-in blender. Oh dear. And Giles says, Waitrose is for posh people. Being in one, a bottle of wine was like 55 quid.
Who goes there?
I buy my rum from Waitrose because they do a really nice,
Maybe King William will put them in their places.
I think is it a San Jose something rum? Oh, very nice, but it is about £35 for a bottle. Babom says, Potato, my laptop is the worst. And Giles says, Lidl and Asda is awesome and cheap. Something I didn't know, actually, Mia told me this. Lidl and Aldi are both German supermarket chains, which is why they sell such weird stuff to us. Babom says Pentium Core and 2 gigabit of RAM. Potato says GT6 10 1 gigabit. And Giles says Lidl and Aldi are awesome and cheap.
Someone there? Why is it someone there?
It's a boys. I heard.
What I like about supermarkets in the UK is that the way our competition law works has helped to keep more than just 1 or 2 companies in the supermarket business. Mother Live says that sounds well okay then. Mind repeating the name of the game then? Tell me and you might just have to contend with 2 Germans. Oh, I would love to. It's called Talisman. Talisman I'm totally unprepared for this because there was Talisman there's something or other. Hang on 1 second, I'll just check that. It's all in German. Freunde. You can see what's on your Freunde's wish list, can't you, mate?
Yes, you can.
Freunde.
Isn't this
Sie haben im Moment keine Freunden bei. You have no friends, Mir.
I appreciate silence and seldom. And
did you?
Yes, please click on shop and just type it in like a normal human being.
Angesagt.
Yes, just click on shop.
Do you see what I have
shop.
to cope with?
Now click on the search thing.
Im Shop suchen. Haha, there we go. And it is Talisman, just the digital edition. There is lots of other DLCs and things for it. Now it's high priced at the moment. Oh, what's that? Oh, the 3 game bundles on discount at the moment. Yeah, there's lots of expansions and things for it, which I think would be good if we'd like played the base game plenty and then you want to try another one. Hang on a second. Little and Aldi might be awesome for Mia to get his German
I'm getting too old for the
kicks.
night. Watch can hardly.
Yeah. What's the
too
thing?
old for
What's
the
the
night.
stuff
Watch
that?
can hardly.
I'll return to that later. I'm busy listening to these guys.
Oh, sorry.
Walk in the night. It's a good time to be awake.
We're supposed to be
Makes your
listening
senses
to.
sharp. And it's better to sleep during the day too. It's not so cold.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Mia likes the lemon juice.
I like the lemon. That isn't.
We
Never
got the
mind.
lemon juice. You got very
You just
excited
don't-
when you saw the right brands
It's
of lemon
because you
juice.
apparently don't have lemon extract that you can openly buy around here.
Yeah,
it helps
you like-
with lovely gherkin salads.
And some gherkin salad, yeah.
And generally, it's a nice thing to have for cooking. You basically
the-
abolished all important spices for weird packages. Excuse me.
So Aldi is Mia's answer to
No, it's not
his,
Aldi.
those kind. Was it not Aldi? Was it Lidl? Lidl.
It's little,
Yeah.
more or less.
Mum says, "Okay, fair enough, you win," or is it lose? That's about the who has the worst PC argument. And Tammy says, "We have an Aldi here in Texas."
I
Oh,
heard it.
Germans, they get everywhere. Giles says, "Lidl and Aldi might be awesome for me to get his German food." Yeah, but didn't I read that a moment ago? Giles says, "Although is Mia knows this is where they hang on. Although is Mia knows this they were brothers."
Nothing at
Although as Mia knows they were brothers. Oh, what, Aldi and Lidl? Spotted Cow says, "We had Lidl in Norway, but they did not survive here." Oh, and I didn't realise that you were in Norway. We should remember that for when we're remarking on Scandinavian friends. We have other people in. Is it Honda who's in
Can't think, too busy
Nixia as well?
babysitting this tiny girl.
Both of Scandinavia. Mother Life says, "Lol." The bomb says, "I, like Mia, has no friends." Mother Liab writes down talisman. The bomb says, "You should do another drawful stream." Yeah,
No.
we should. I really enjoyed that. Potato says, "Made up court report, person A. So Mia killed Sal with a shotgun because she stepped on the washed floor." Yeah, that could be. Person B, that is right. Person A, but why did it take 20 minutes to arrest him then? Person B, the floor was still wet. Oh dear. Mother Life says, "About discount markets, I actually know the store manager of my local Aldi. He lives just a
did
few
you see
houses
it?
down the street."
over there.
I didn't.
And Babom says, "Can you rename this stream Babysitting with Mia?"
It was nothing.
I would if I knew how, but it's a bit complicated with Restream. I don't know how to do it in Restream.
Oh, this game is giving me a severe headache. That's it, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
So who's the baby? Says Giles.
Tiny girl.
Tiny girl, Lisa.
I don't know. I didn't care.
I only remember it's Lisa because somebody mentioned that earlier. Because somebody pays attention. Not me. Somebody did. Vladdy says, "The few places I come for cargo pickup know me well too." Know me too well.
Who is it?
Potato says, "Sal! Potato!" My mom says, "This game looks so painful, just kill the girl." Mother Labour says, "Where's the baby? There's the baby."
An enemy!
I think Mia's not necessarily paying the best attention at the moment
To chat to the game.
to the game.
Oh, I'm doing wonderfully. Just slowly losing patience. Because I've distracted those guards.
was
They're
it
like
not
7
Lily?
times or so.
Might have been Lily. Oh, Potato says, "No, Sal, I was calling you the baby for the babysitting."
Nothing off.
Oh, you know, from time to time, maybe. Wait, so is Mia Liap the grandmother? Could be.
How does he not hear this? I just stole this box from right next to him. Can she walk over there now? What
Tammy
is stopping
says
her?
that girl needs a GPS tracker on her.
She has one. I can see her through walls.
I was about to say that was a really nifty jump, Mia. And
Thank
Lily
you.
saw you. Oops.
Serves her right.
Is Lily gonna get really upset about that?
Not if she keeps standing in the corner there for a year. Maybe she'll starve.
And Charles says Mia wants to blow his brains out with this annoying girl to be finally rid of her.
Why does she not walk over there?
There was a noise.
There we go.
There was a noise.
Yes, good for you. Run, tiny person.
Oh, Jesus. Steh mir bei.
Mother Liar says that Babom, only if you believe that the movie Junior is realistic. Babom says, why are there no citizens and why is it always night?
Because this game apparently takes place throughout just one night.
Yeah.
And the citizens are all in their houses because there's a curfew.
Curfew, yeah.
There you
And
go.
we're inside the castle.
No, we're not. The
Are we?
castle is over there in the distance somewhere.
I thought we were trying
It's
to...
part of the... We're getting to the castle for about a
Oh.
week now.
Oh.
2, actually.
Potato says, I think it would be easier to just carry the child to the door.
It would!
What's this?
Hang on now.
Yes, I was. We ran uphill over trampled bodies and birds.
Why does this only work half of the time? Ooh, spooky ghost box. Follow it. Yes, what a peculiar noise.
I think I heard something.
I heard a sound.
Oh, thank goodness.
You hear that?
Don't you dare walk back now.
Missed the battle. Everything had a purpose. I hate this. State. Everything had a purpose. I hate this.
Child says, Sal, fetch the Luger from the kitchen drawer for me.
I hate
Mom says,
staying
Skyrim is so
awake
much
having all
simpler.
this time
That's
for
why I
silly
made Mia
thoughts.
play this, because I wanted
what
to
you
see it.
mean.
And the spotty cow says, sell the kid in the black market and buy a cat. What's this?
Heard there was a fire in the refugee camps. Really? Did you hear that noise?
Didn't hear a thing.
Don't you
Or a
dare
cow,
stop walking
says
now.
the spotted cow.
Sorry, what?
Or a cow. Sell a kid on the black market and buy a cat. Or a cow.
Well, why would I want to buy a cow? It's already difficult enough to drag a child through this here. I don't think a cow would be less noticeable.
True.
It's tough work, Kingy.
Although cows might not be subject to curfew.
Touche, but still. Then again, I guess it would be easier to leave the cow somewhere. All I'd need to do is tie it down.
I think they should go drown in their own piss is what I... It's the dark spirits!
The dark spirits.
Yes, yes.
Amber Bomb says,
Oh.
and unlike Skyrim, there's only one city to explore in this game. Potato says, I know
What do
a
you
simple...
mean, unlike Skyrim? Skyrim only has Whiterun, we all know
Hey,
that.
I've been loitering around in
That's-
Riften.
That's... Hold on, that's Wet Whiterun. Go on.
Riften.
You've been in Wet Whiterun? Where else?
Riften.
Is that the only city you remember besides Whiterun?
Rifting. Not playing. Rifting.
This is not funny.
Potato says, I know a simple yet painful game we can all play, Sal. Uno. Do you know, whenever I play games with my parents, that's a favourite. We all get very drunk and play Uno. But what says, how long do you plan to do this dual stream? Plus one when Sal resists getting drunk the night before stream approach.
What? What do you mean? How long are we planning on doing this dual
this
stream?
Regular Wednesday, Thursday thing. Well, indefinitely.
Till we die!
And Tammy Patton says, oh, some food and go tailgating. Giles says, is he on about the cow in Sal's house? And the Spotty Cow says, you can eat a cow.
Touche, that would be nice, I guess.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have said that in front of you. I thought that might have been, insensitive. But Mum says, how does a curfew work with homeless people? Maybe they've got to stay inside this haystacks.
The refugee camp, which they then burnt down.
Yeah.
It's all there. Why is the girl walking towards the bush?
Mother Life, that's Sal, you did it
When
again.
the forest was burnt.
Mother Life, so who compared Shadwen to Skyrim? Mum says Winterhold, Solitude. Mum says Uno is good.
I heard something.
Mum says, can I quote you on Until We Die, Mia?
Yes, because I was planning on dying in like 2 weeks.
From the kitchens.
Especially if this game carries on being.
Just be glad we're not eating rats. That way.
That didn't catch their attention.
Just glad we're not eating rats. I wonder, I can't imagine rats taste that bad if they're cooked right.
Is something amiss?
Oh, goodness.
You're a thing.
Spotty Cow says, as long as they are striped cows, you can eat them. Okay.
Hold on a second. So, I do have blueprints for a pressure mine, for a poison dart launcher, for a sticking bomb, for a nail trap, for a double dart launcher, for a distracting trap, and for a pulsing bomb. What's a pulsing bomb?
Pulsing bomb.
I'll just
something
assume
that
it's like
pulses.
a flashbang.
Potato says, Salomea, does any one of you have Boris's number? If so, can you text him to message me because he wants me to draw something, but he didn't give me the full details yet. Might have actually. I'll check. But Mum says, don't do it, Mia. Don't join the Aussies in dying. And don't worry, he's still got rent to pay. He needs to turn up at his weekly stream.
What's this thing? Oh,
It looks like a spade head.
What?
Spade head. Where it looks like from here. I don't know what it is.
It's not that. It's not that. I don't have it.
You don't have it now.
Of course I don't.
Yep, but yes, I'll drop Boris a message. Because if I haven't got his phone number, then I know Apple has, then I can drop Apple a message, drop Boris a message. A pan? Yeah, could have been a pan.
Come out of the shadows and strike just before.
It's the hour of the dark spirits.
Talk about something good for a change.
What is good out there? It's all beggars and piles of corpses.
A sex toy? Says Babom. That's an odd looking sex toy, but I'm sure that it would fulfill somebody's particular taste somewhere. Giles says, Sal's Teflon pan, the one Mia destroyed.
You're right, I heard something too.
I was about to say, Mia, did you destroy my Teflon pan? Then I thought, I haven't really got a Teflon pan. What I did do, though, was I bought Mia a birthday present a while back, which was a new pan. So he could make
She didn't have a pan beforehand.
I did have a pan.
You did not.
I didn't have a
That thing was
suitable
like
pan.
In the castle. It's almost dawn. Won't it be terribly dangerous when the morning comes? We'll be seen.
We'll sort it out when we get there. One problem at a time.
You
We're
don't have
deep in the
to
castle.
You don't seemingly have a particular problem with being seen, as you just stand in front of carts and demolish barrels by running against them.
Apparently, the way that I pronounce Aussies sounds very confusing to a
Hold
German.
on, they're talking.
Thank the heavens the war's over at last. There might not be the best of men at the helm of our ship, but at least there's peace.
Even if he's, you know, greedy. We've seen his coffers and his rooms.
Put any lord or lady on a fine cushioned throne, and as soon as your eye blinks, you'll find they're greedy devils. He'll turn his ship around soon enough, and it'll be because he's greedy. Soon there'll be nothing in the cellars or coffers, and he'll be mad as wasps, cursing at his servants, asking where's his dinners and treasures. Sir, they'll say, the people have starved or worked to death. There's no merchant in the market, no farmer in the field. As soon as that happens, the captain needs to start thinking how to treat people aboard his ship.
What if there was another king? I mean, captain. Someone good.
Didn't you hear what I just said? People may start good, but it doesn't stick. You can only trust their greed. And remember to thank your stars you're on the inside of these walls and not outside starving in the mud.
There you go, here first, folks. And yes, Giles Bryce, basically.
Was that to the answer is not a pan of sex toy?
What now?
Oh no, that was an earlier question. Right, yes. Sorry, I was just while we were listening to the guards there, I missed Babom saying 11:20. 11?
Good
11,
for
20?
him.
Is someone there?
Oh, I think meant 21:20. Yeah. Spotted Cow says it's not a pan of sex toy, and then Potato says, "Remember, Sal, anything's a sex toy if you're brave enough." Indeed. Vladdy says 23:20. Tammy says 15:20. Muddle Light says 22:20, and Spotted Cow says 22:20. And Giles Price says, "You didn't have a pan, so did Mia have to build the kitchen as well to German specs?" And Potato says, "What about a machete?" And Potato said, "Did I stutter?"
I hope you did.
So,
Hold on.
it's somewhere between midnight and dawn.
So they say.
Nothing here.
Who says that?
Who
Who's
says
talking? I mean, he said that, but why does he have to make it so cryptic? Don't look at it.
Babom says, "Sal, you did it again. What did I do?"
Sure is quiet down
I
there.
don't know.
Ah, lazy bastards. Probably sleeping on the job at this time of night, I'd imagine. Letting the beggars sneak in. Hang on now.
I heard a sound.
It was the dark spirits.
Oh, there she goes. It's almost easy at this point.
I'm still confused
She's-
about what
why
I
is
did
she
again.
coming back? Oh, yeah, okay. She still stays up there.
Nothing at all. Oh,
Can you get on top of one of those poles? To your right.
Did you see
quiet
that?
here.
I probably can.
All quiet here.
But what does that do for me?
I don't know, it gives you more options and
Who is-
things to push and pull.
Nothing here.
Also allows this guy to look directly at me. But that's okay.
Oh, did I do Potato said, "What about a machete?" Whereas actually Babom said, "Potato, what about a machete?"
That's okay.
Who are you?
Whoops.
Come out into the light.
Oh no, there he goes.
Here we go. Oh. Almost did it. Hooray. Yeah. I'm gonna do the rest of the stream as an old person. Prune juice.
Prune juice.
Sal, this wasn't your old person voice.
I'm not very good at...
Oh, now the pressure's on. People want to hear your old person voice.
What's the banking, Sal? Oh, sorry.
What banging?
I don't know, but I was just tapping my foot against the desk.
Oh, it's probably
leg.
those young kids from downstairs. Doing their ruckus. It's so typical of them. No respect for their elderly. Oh, no, don't look at the card, the magical card.
An old salty
I
person.
heard something.
There he goes. Alright. Oops. There, she just walks past him and doesn't even care.
Need some pepper, says the spotted cow. And Giles says, maybe it's the young kids getting frisky with the headboard against the wall. Vladdy says, Mia is always salty, lol. But Mom says, is the battery alarm still going? Haven't heard it at all. It's not just at this second, but it was going for a long time. But yeah, possibly the microphone.
It fades into the background. You get used to the noise, just like I did when I was collecting clocks.
Yes, you heard it here first. Mia is a clock collector.
I was. I'm not allowed to bring clocks here, apparently.
No, I don't like clocks.
Did you see that?
What? Where?
Mother Liop says,
way.
hey now, prune juice is a
The
warrior's
night
drink.
tricks on you.
And Potato says, I have a craving
I
for
heard a
cranberry
sound.
juice.
Who are you? Come out.
I had to explain to Mia why prune juice was the old person's drink of choice. And I had to do it without getting explicit about the particular bodily function, because Mia got a bit squeamish. But Mom says you collect clocks. Giles says German cookie
You
clocks.
heard it here first. Why do you have to ask again?
But Mom says, Sal, how offensive. I'll just leave.
Yeah, I hope so.
Nothing here. Nothing here.
Good for you. What do I do now?
Nothing here.
Oh, look!
That's what
I
Bloody
think
says.
this is the castle.
Ooh.
At least the
keep.
skybox is significantly closer now.
Vladdy says, so if Mia is salty, then Sal is the pepper. And the spicy one. And then Salt and Pepper arrives and says, hey! Hello, Salt and Pepper. That is such good timing. I don't know whether or not you just saw the chat, the comment in chat immediately before you arrived. That was perfect timing. And Bob agrees. Oh, and Giles says someone just mentioned Roger Moore's dead. Yeah, passed away. I think it was last night. Was it? Oh, Salt Pepper said calculated. Calculated for a grand timing. Perfect timing.
Why doesn't he move away? It's just to spite me, isn't it?
Do I actually need to... Do I need to carry her all the way to the gate over there? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Might start stabbing people soon.
Might be an answer. And Jim Horn says, finally home. So has Mia seen the Factorio stream of Anubis Rouse on Monday? No, I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
I have been made aware of it, yes.
Ah. You're a little far from the microphone there, Mia. Is Mia quiet, everybody?
This is the same position I've been the entire time.
No, you knocked your microphone a little bit earlier. It looks like it might have...
Is that better? Did that help anybody? Because it didn't help me.
And Spotted Cow says, we need some sheeps in here. They love salt. Oh, and Salt and Pepper says, by the way, can you guys guess my name? It isn't that hard. Not Bernie again.
Seems to be a problem.
But Mom says, so cats
Didn't
like
hear a thing.
salt. Salt and Pepper says, all cats like me.
What? No, cats are not allowed to eat salt. It would kill them.
What do you think about Joyce and Maddock?
I think they should go drown in their own piss is what I think, worthless fools.
What if they're right, though? There's talk that the king has lost his wits. But the forest will not be the last thing that will burn on his reign.
Whoever says that should learn to shut his mouth. There's been enough war. This is our chance for peace.
Nothing here.
And Salt and Pepper says, all cats like me. Jim Hunt says, he was in their stream. This is an Uberster stream. And Mother Lipe says, I think I'll stick with thinking of prune juice as a Klingon's drink of choice. Sal's description weirds me out.
To get rid of the spirits.
Maybe it's an effect I have on Germans.
Never mind.
Good choice, says Babom.
Holy hell, this is the first time I see her blink.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know she could do this. She still looks slightly disappointed in everything. Oh. How do I manage this?
I preferred her deadpan stare from earlier.
Me too. There, if I pause time, it stays.
And Salt and Pepper says, Mia, I'm a special kind of salty. Hope you don't mind if I just refer to the name that you are approaching us with.
Oh, Rock.
And Giles says, Mia might enjoy that.
What?
Salt.
I did mention a few minutes ago that salt is a basic ingredient in all German meals. And I mean that sincerely.
Potato says she has what the people call resting bitch face. And so Mother Liop is asking Salt and Pepper, is your name catnip?
You alright? You alright?
Babom says potassium chloride. Spotted Cow says looks like she's got too much salt. And Giles says Mia if I just assumed it was a typo. Every so now and then if I see someone's made a typo, my brain just corrects it, and then I read it out. I thought you meant Mia might enjoy gag, not salt.
I might enjoy what?
Gagh.
And what's that again?
Gag.
Hang on now. Hang on.
What seems to be a problem? It was a noise. Nah, it was nothing.
There's someone here! Alert!
Oh, I've only just realised they turn red when they see you.
Yeah.
So you can see which ones.
Run! Don't you dare stop or turn. No!
Oops. Hanging on by a toenail. You.
Yeah, what? Yeah, I know. That was planned.
Mother
Hey,
Lion
maybe
says,
now.
at Giles, he's not Klingon enough for that. Salt and Pepper says, what was the question again?
My question is, why doesn't she walk?
Quiet here.
Oh,
Nothing here. Nothing at all.
nothing here.
Babom says 21:33, no pressure.
Oh, goodness.
And Giles says, a Klingon delicacy of serpent worms, pronounced gork. Connoisseurs of Klingon cuisine claim that gork is best served very fresh, i.e. live.
Walk.
Well, in my raw form, I'd be prepared to try it and see what it tastes like. Potato says, I think gork is its element form, Sal. Vladdy says 23:34. Tammy says 15:34. Mother Light says gork is pronounced gak, actually.
Whoops. I heard a sound. There's nothing after all. Everything seems to be.
Oh.
I heard a sound.
Everything seems to be in order.
Oh no. There's a box in her way now. She's confused and scared.
Mia could substitute worms for it. Jim Hon says 13:34 here. Babom says, I think Mia is more Vulcan than Klingon. He opposes violence and has no emotions. No emotions other than all that salt.
Salt isn't an emotion. Don't be silly. It's a state of mind.
Mother Liop and Vladdy agree. Jim Hon says, almost time for late shift.
Moving out there.
So remember, Mia, it's a puzzle. The whole thing is working out how to do it.
Ah, I worked it out.
Salt and Pepper says, Vulcan of the Roman smithing god? And Spotted Cow says, Mia, the sea wants its salt back. Mother Liab says, at Salt and Pepper? No, a Vulcan from Star Trek. Mother Liab says, lol, at Cow.
Can we listen to these guys now?
Hard to bring a lasting peace. You can tell.
Let's hope he can make Joyce and Maddock heal tomorrow. There was a noise.
Yes, I heard something too.
I heard something. I heard a noise. I heard a sound.
Why is she not walking? They're looking at the big... Well, no.
I heard a sound.
I heard something.
There we go. Made it through. Sal, you're not doing your job.
I am.
Huh.
Who goes there?
Usually...
I just keep spelling it wrong.
What?
They told me to Google something on my phone. Ah, okay. Yeah.
I think I heard something.
Very Rara-like.
There she went. She did it. Good person.
So, yes, so let me just catch what was going on with chat after I looked at that. So, Giles said, Sal is probably Cation. Google it on your phone. Bomb said, keep going, Mia. Soon we will all be able to drink the sea water. And Potato said, Mia is like a chihuahua. 50% evil rage, 50% shivering.
Seems to be in order.
And Giles Price says, aye then. Jim Hon says, there is a spy game that I would love to see Mia play if only I could remember the name of the game. Oh, do tell us. Giles says, James Pond, perhaps? Vladdy said, lol, Potato's right again. Mother Liab says, at Giles, so good to see someone else who is familiar with the lesser-known races of Star Trek. Jim Hon says, no, it's a much older game. And Giles Price says, show Mia, see what he thinks. And Jim says, I'll hunt it down.
I heard a noise. Who
Cation.
goes there?
Yeah, very nice.
Sorry, Mia's busy playing a game at the moment.
Oh no, I'm busy slowly losing my mind over this tiny person here. Who I need to escort around this corner.
I think I saw something, did you?
Oh, there was a guy hiding behind the barrel.
Did you see someone out there in the dark? Who is it?
What
No, you
now?
didn't. Oh no, there's a guy too.
Do you know, I didn't even know
Did you
that
see
there
someone
was an
moving out there in the dark?
animated
What?
version
Where?
of Star Trek.
That way. Didn't see a
There
thing.
is an animated version
No, there
of Stargate.
was Star Trek,
Yeah, I know.
which aired as part of NBC's Saturday morning lineup from 1973 to 74. Oh, there you go.
Why do I hide this girl over there?
I think I saw something, did you?
I have to admit that with Star Trek, the original series, I found
I heard a noise.
a little well, I guess it was written for the audience of the time. It was all a little bit, we call in peace, shoot to kill.
Did you see someone out there in the dark?
That
way.
No, I saw nothing.
What was the name of the prime directive?
I think I saw something, did you?
And
I saw something
they
too.
breached it in like every second episode or something. It was a bit kind of. But I have read quite a lot. Oops. I've read quite a lot of the Star Trek books. And
I think I saw
they
something, did you?
are brilliant. Really
I saw
enjoyed them.
something
So I
too.
love the Star Trek lore. Just
Hi, hello,
not
everyone.
necessarily the TV series. I enjoyed the films. Thought the films were brilliant. Let's see. Crazy Potato says, if only that flying barrel killed the girl.
I saw something, did you?
Mother Layup says,
I
to
saw
me,
something
both
too.
the animated versions
That
of
way.
Star Trek and Stargate are kind of crappy though. Well, I guess they're aimed at kids, are they, anyway? Salt and Pepper said, my Chrome shut down, but I'm back. But I'll be back, maybe. And Giles Price says, Layup, what about the Capellan Power Cat for sale? Capellan Power Cat.
Nothing at all.
Let's Google it. Capellan Power Cat.
I think I heard something.
I heard a noise.
Who is it?
Capellan Power Cat, there it is. Let's see.
I heard a sound. I heard a sound.
I need to distract 4 guards simultaneously. Somehow.
Did you see
it
something
kinda
moving
looks
out
a
there
bit
in the
like a
dark?
bear.
Oh, lovely.
Where
Wonderful.
did you see it? There. Didn't see a thing.
I have to say that kind of looks. The Capellan Power Cat looks more like it's strong on brute force and a little lower on the brains. And Tammy says, I didn't like the original Star Trek either. Salt and Pecker
heard a
says
noise.
he's back, to
I didn't hear
clarify.
anything.
Mother Layup says, that sound, when you say Star Trek books, what
think I
time
heard
frame are we
something.
talking about? 70s,
Who's
80s,
this
something more
devil
recent?
ring?
Oh, I am
What's this?
not sure when the books were written. 1990s
See someone out there?
was when I was reading them, but they could have been way older because
Do you see someone?
they weren't mine. When I started reading them, I was.
Who is it?
So I'm not sure, and I don't know that they were bought new or what. So yeah, I'm not sure. I
Did
don't.
you see something moving out there?
I don't remember the names of any of them, so I could Google them. Salt and Pepper said, just noticed.
Heard
So,
something.
I think I heard a noise.
What is this devil ring?
Is this a prank?
Mother Life says, remember people, bears are your friends.
Who is it?
Indeed. The bomb says, damn Wi-Fi. Salt and Pepper says, also,
Oh,
congrats
it's-
to
Who is
Manu
it?
if
Who
someone
is
were
it?
following that.
Who is it?
The Manu won.
Who is it?
Mom says, oh, did
Who
they
is
win?
it? Who is it? How what? What's this? How what? How what? Who is it?
And Vladdy says, Russian Bear here. And Giles says, 2 boxes under my desk at home. Call me a Trekkie nerd of books.
I think
Oh, there was one
What's
book
this?
I really, really, really liked. I must have read it
I heard
5
something.
times. I can't remember. Oh, it'll come to me. Probably too late. Potato says, well, Mia dies 1001 times. Tell us another evil Sal story. The thing is, I can only ever remember bad things that my sister did. I know I did like loads of bad things.
who's this?
Framing my sister. I must have told you all about the time that I tried to frame my sister for writing on my grandmother's couch. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that one before.
It's the dark.
But Mom says, I recently got into Star Trek. Salt and Pepper said, yeah, they would, but I'm kind of pissed since I'm a cheese-eating, milk-drinking Dutch person.
There was a noise.
Bless.
Something?
Giles says, was it a Shatner written book? No, I don't think it was.
There was a noise.
Mother Live says that, Giles, I must confess I'm more into recent stuff, but I also do like to browse Memory Beta. And Mother Live says, oh god, the Shatnerverse.
What's this?
Tammy said, I like the book that had Star Trek The Next Generation work the X-Men. Memory. The word memory has triggered my memory. Memory Prime?
See that? Where? This way. It's just the night playing tricks on you.
Hang on, back to Google. Was it Memory Prime? You don't spell memory like that. Memory Prime. Yes, it was. Memory Prime was my, I think, as far as I can remember,
It was nothing after
my
all.
favourite
heard a noise.
of the Star Trek books. I can't remember why I was so fixated on it, but I thought it was brilliant. It was a licensed Star Trek.
I heard something.
Star Trek novel.
Is it the Dark Spirits?
Let's have a look at this.
There was a noise.
Dark spirits.
Yeah. Oh, it was. It was brilliant. Brilliant book. Loved it.
I think I heard something. What on earth is going on?
I have missed a lot of chat while I've been trying to look up that. Let's see. Giles Price said, don't you mean Memory Alpha? Tammy says, I think it's called Planet X. Giles Price says, Mira is probably more a Targ. And Mother Liab says that Giles, no, Memory Alpha is for official stuff, not the licensed stuff. Spotted Cow says, if you need a good book, try the Bobbyverse series. I love it. At the moment, I'm reading Terry Pratchett stuff and getting Mira into it as well. Salt and Pepper, although I think I've read almost every book in his series at least once. I've read some of them several times, but yeah, I'm just going back through them at the moment. Salt and Pepper said, also, I kind of got off my Skyrim addiction, but I have got a Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor addiction. Don't know which one's worse. Potato says, how about a work-related story then, Sal, or maybe a story during the early days while you still thought of me as that scary German guy? Yeah, I'll tell you about that in a second. Salt and Pepper said, but I got an addiction in return.
Who goes there?
Giles Price says, my last Star Trek book I purchased was the book by Shatner, the one called Leonard. And Giles says he's read both Nimoy bios.
I heard a sound.
One says 21.49, Mir. Vladdy says 23.49.
Who is it?
I think Mir's
I'm
going
busy.
into sweaty try hard.
No, I got my head stuck in here.
Oh. Oh, that looks like a bad dental job needed. And Giles says, and the Kirk one, itching to see the Picard one when it comes out. Tammy says 15.49. Giles Price says read rather. Salt Pepper says 22.49. So yes, when I thought of Mir as that scary German guy, kind of.
Is it?
It was, and it wasn't so much. Wasn't the German thing? It was when I kind of.
Who is it?
Like when I joined the Nidd. Well, before I joined the Nidd, I've been like anyone who's watched my old videos will know that I met Boris playing Space Engineers with Merry Gamer, and So Boris was playing with Mary and I on Space Engineers, and then Anubis came and joined us, and you killed somebody. Mir,
I'm aware.
you killed somebody. Seems that you can't bludgeon them to death then, I see.
I'm aware.
So yeah. So Boris and Anubis were the only people that I knew. I kind of bumped into a few others.
Why is it moving?
When we had, Boris asked if Mary and I would join a UHC, a Nidd UHC.
Who goes there?
And so I bumped into a few people there. And it was obvious that Mia was the person who did all the behind the scenes stuff and was very important in Nidd circles and kept everything running, and so I think that was probably the first time I came across Mia, but I didn't interact with him that much, other than, like, you know, he made our team lose, but you know, there you go.
Who are you?
How did I make your team loose?
Well, you decided to spawn yourself inside a house.
Oh, then
It
that
was nothing
And
after all.
No. I
that was
didn't know.
me.
I didn't know that Mia Lyup wasn't another player, so I was heading towards the name in the house because there was only me, and
He had a sign on the front.
I was crawling around the back. I jumped off the top of a mountain to swim through a river.
Well, that's what she
to
gets
come
for
and
trying to
attack.
sneak into a house from the back.
It was a UHC. I was looking for we only had 2 teams left. There was my team and Mary's team.
Fair point.
And yeah, now equally could have happened to Mary's team. Mary could have gone to attack the house, thinking that was the other team in there. But you know, anyway, I shall.
Colour coded.
I'm colourblind.
Touché.
Wasn't that colour coded? What was it? It was white instead of yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't really tell the difference between white and yellow in text.
Just hop in the bush. No.
Right, let's just catch up on chat and then I'll carry on with that story in a second. So, Spotted Cow, the Terry P stuff is not my cup of tea. Giles Price says, was looking forward to the Roddenberry one, but the queues are always massive in Arndale Waterstones. Mother Life says, Memory Prime. Yeah, the Reeves Stevensons are excellent writers. And Rob says, so who supports the recalibration of the calendar to 12/0/17 to reflect that human existence rather than religion and not many people believe in? I fully support the idea of sticking a 1 on the start and making it 12/17. 12/0/17. I think Mia brought that to my attention. You agreed to that, didn't you, Mia?
I did. I'm busy at the moment, excuse me.
Yeah. Giles says, is Mary Gamer still around in your circle? Well, Mary disappeared for a while because he had a busy time at university and he got a girlfriend. When he got a girlfriend, he disappeared from many things. And then I got tied up with the Nidd, and we still send each other the odd message and stuff, but we haven't done anything together since. But Mom says, I've seen that series from Mary Sue, that's how I found you. Oh, I didn't know that. Mother Liar said, Mom, I do. Was that I do, or was that... Oh, yeah, he agrees. Yeah. Supports the 12/0/17. And Salt and Pepper said, Mia is so good at this game. Ha 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 ha. Giles says, did you create the Nidd? No, Boris was the founder of the Nidd. Vladdy says, Babom, count me in. Mother Life says, Giles, Boris founded the Nidd. Ox. Hello, Ox. Bulls, sorry. So Bullseye says, is that what you think, Bernie? Hi, Salamir, how are you this fine evening?
Horrible!
And then everyone says, hey, Bulls, and then, oh my god, Medieval Spider-Man. Yeah. Lots of hello, Bulls, and Bulls saying hello, everybody. And then Mother Liar says...
And scene!
Oh, did you
Best
hear Lords
description.
Joyce and Maddock are stirring up trouble again?
This land can't afford another war. I pray to the heavens that we might keep this king. I haven't seen a season of peace in my life.
Yeah, now there's a thought. If the king were to die, I don't know, say, he ate a bad fish, it'd be the same war, but worse, and just with Joyce and Maddox fighting for the crown.
So I pray every night that the king keeps his crown and his life for years to come. I could do with a bit of peace.
Well, that sounds a little inconvenient.
And there she goes.
It'd be nice if the guard the
Yeah, Mother Life's the best description of this game ever. Jim Hall says, "Death to Spies, moment of truth." Is that sounds familiar? Did
I agree.
I play
The nights are getting colder, and my bones are getting older.
Death to Spies. Just quick googling
I heard
here.
something.
Death to Spies. Moment of truth.
Did you hear the story about the haunted farm?
I wonder what Death
What's that?
to... I don't recognise.
Didn't hear a thing.
Oh, the sound.
Didn't hear a thing.
No, the name sounded familiar, but I don't actually recognise it now that I've looked it up. Yeah, so that's the name of the spy game I'd like to see Mia play. Oh, right.
Where?
So,
This way.
See nothing there.
Bullseye said, exclaims, "Ox!" Dies now. Apologies. I'm having to be so careful to make sure I read out everybody's name because everyone keeps saying everybody else's name and then I keep on saying that it was somebody else who said a thing when they didn't say a thing, and that's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. But Mom says Murray's not making many new videos as he's doing a placement for uni. Yeah, I watched his last vlog and saw that he got himself a placement. Salt and Pepper said also, who has a fidget spinner? HHIGTPNR. Spin. Bull says, not I, Pepper. Mom says, no. Giles says, wish you could do a multiplayer Medievals Engineers. It'd be epic to see Mia and the others, especially Boris, try and build and survive in there. I tried Medieval Engineers. I didn't really like it. I found it a little bit overly grindy. And this is for someone who will spend 2 hours doing one quest in Skyrim. But Mom says never. But Mom says 2157. And Giles says Mia could always do the Hitman series. Vladdy says 2357. Drills, hello Drills, says like the damn stream. Jim says be right back. Real life takes prudence. I think it might mean presidents. And Drill says hello Sal. Tammy says 1558. Drill says Medieval Engineers is multiplayer, but the game is easy to do. Is it multiplayer? Didn't know they brought multiplayer. There you go. Yeah, I spent an hour just trying to make her working well, and it wasn't the engineering bit of it that was cumbersome, is the way I would describe it. Just the placing of the blocks and stuff.
Nothing.
Anyway, Giles says not played it in ages. Salt and Pepper says, does Mia ban the spinners in his class, or just allow them to be used with one hand, or what? Spinners, the Lego things? I was thinking spinners, the I think 1980s folk group in the UK. My mum and dad used to love going to spinners concerts. Salt and Pepper said, everyone at my school has one except me, and the teachers just banned them along. I like clothes spinners, says Papa.
I think I heard something.
I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything either.
Mother Life says, that's Sal. Emmy does have a female character, just so you know. Oh, really?
There was a noise.
Is this a...
Well, I didn't know that. Well, if they've made a female character, why the hell can't they just port that over to Space Engineers? Just so I don't have to have a beard. I don't want to have a beard. I haven't got a beard in real life. And it's really distracting when you're in a game that's so immersive. Salt and Pepper said, I meant fidget spinner. I expected something more, Sal. Disappointed. And Giles Price says, you must be old if you remember playing vinyl, Sal, if that's what you said, or maybe Mira's old enough to have owned some German ones.
Did you see something?
Don't think I said that.
Must protect us from the dark spirits, right?
If they're spirits.
But, no, it's my parents who were into the spinners.
Even Forest.
Not me. They were before my time. Giles says, could be Conchita first, Sal. I don't know what it is, but I fancy eating it. Vladdy says, for somewhat reason, I'm not as attracted to Emmy as I am to Essie. Yeah. Also, that's Sal. Google the fidget spinner. Okay.
Yeah, the people who stood here a month ago are all dead.
It's always these late hours that puts all thoughts of ghosts in your head.
Fidget spinner.
Did you hear that sound?
I heard it as well.
Apparently, fidget spinner porn is the hottest new thing on Pornhub.
Do you know
what?
Who cares what the nobles are up to? The less I know, the happier I am.
Physicists warn that fidget spinners could affect Earth's centre of gravity.
Was there someone there?
Someone's been Googling strange things on my phone to make Google come up with odd...
Black crows and trouble.
Here, here.
No, I haven't even seen a fidget spinner.
Was there someone there just now?
Where?
Oh, hang on. Chat's going fast. Let's see. Babom says RimWorld, Oni, not Urban Empire. Giles Price says, Eurovision winner, Google. Mother Light says, lol. Spotted Cow said, oh, holy cow, I got hungry and put on a frozen peach and now it is singing, cow, damn it, frozen. Babom says, a YouTuber who doesn't know of fidget spinners. Yeah, it's probably below my age group. And Salt and Pepper says, one second, I'll be right back. And Giles Price says, is that the Lego thing? And Giles says, you dirty girl, Sal. Hey, that was just what my phone was suggesting. It's what was coming up in the, like Google gives you pictures first, then a couple of news articles, and then Wikipedia below that. Why did Pornhub come up, Sal? I don't know. That's why I'm wondering who's been looking at things on my phone. Salt and Pepper says, wow. But Mom says, meh. And Vladdy says, lol. But Mom says, Sal's husband. And Trill says, it's Pornhub Sal's default browser or something. And Trill says, stop it, humans. And Potato says, I had to look that up in porn. What? I had to look that up in Pornhub, I think it is, just to see if it's real, and it's just a joke videos. And I presume that the thing about how fidget spinners can upset, what was it, the Earth's centre of gravity? Is also a dodgy... that's what it'll be. I do actually read quite a lot of spoof news. So there were probably 2 spoof news articles.
Just be glad we're not eating rats.
And Babom says, you sure, Potato? It's like, is that really the only reason why you had to look it up, Potato? Just to see if it wasn't real? Mother Life says, damn it, what do you call people who eat other people again? Cannibals.
The builders are unhappy with their pay.
Are they getting paid with food?
It's like, random question, but that's the answer. And Babom says, Sal, do you support fake news? Actually, the spoof news stories, not spoof, what's the, spoof, I suppose. I like things like the Daily Mash, where they are providing satirical comedy content based on what's going on in current affairs.
There. I didn't see anything.
Jazz Price says, Pornhub. Has Mia been looking at German stuff? Mother Life says, cannibals, damn it. Can't remember why cannibals is relevant. But Mom says, is that a thing? Is what a thing? Vladdy says, homeless and low money income, aka cannibals.
You mean the Dark Spirit?
The Onion is the best false news site I know. Yeah, I quite like The Onion, but the Daily Mash just... There's something about the writing style in the Daily Mash that I just really like.
Maybe.
But it is very, very UK-centric, Daily Mash. Mother Live says, that's Sal, I was calling you a cannibal. You didn't read that out. For getting hungry at the mention of Conchita first. Oh.
How about who can stay quiet the longest?
Ah, so Conchita Wurst is a person. I imagined it was a kind of spicy sausage. I was just thinking, I've had a bit of a thing for salami recently. Cured meat. Crazy Potato says, Amber Bomb, of course not. I'm just checking to see if the new Niddites Gone Wild is out yet. James Price says, Google it. Conchita first. Okay, let's have a look. So, yeah, we've gone past 10 o'clock. Is it that you're so close to the end game you're going to finish?
Yes, I'm going to finish.
Oh, we're on for a long stream today, people. We're into overtime. Conchita first.
Did you see something?
Okay.
What am I looking at?
Over there!
Australian drag queen.
Nothing there.
Oh, Austrian. Ah, sorry. Winning. Oh, yeah. The 2014 Eurovision Song Contest. Yes, I do remember. Which, just thinking about Australian drag queens. What was that? Someone tell me the name of the film. Which was really, really good about drag queens in Australia. It was like a cult classic. Yeah, I know, Austrian. Just kind of glanced over that. Let's see. Mother Life says that's settled. Well, she actually does have a sausage. Spotted Cow says it's dark. Avak in the street. Do you watch Avak too? I'm a fan of Avak. So if we're both referring to the same Avak the YouTuber, yeah. Babom said, "Sal, why?" Jim, oh sorry, Babom. Yeah, that was your job. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Yeah, that was it. It was brilliant. To the end of both Mia and the game, says Jim Hon. Indeed. Giles Price says, that's why you remind it of he, she, talking about your astronaut Nessie with a beard. Ah, yeah.
Did you see something moving out there?
Well, the reason why I've got such a thing about the beard in SC is that it's a really immersive game. And on the odd occasion where I turn my character around and look at my face and realise that it's not me, it's just freaky. I don't like it. It's like being Steve in Minecraft. Oh, don't like it. Spotted Cow said, love Avak's stuff and his ferrets. Oh yeah. And anybody who is interested in joining me in a game of Talisman, it was through watching Avak and Lady Shelab playing Talisman that gave me the idea. I thought, I really, really want to play the game. I must get some people together to do it. And I thought, wouldn't it be nice to do that with stream? So if you want to learn how to play Talisman, watch one of those two, either Lady Shelab or Avak. Let's see. Giles Price is saying, learn model making and make a skin for a female astronaut. And Vladdy says, there is a mod for that. Yeah, I know, but it's like, come on, I just want them to paint a face on a character. And Potato says, One cell, one sausage. Get ready to get hungry for this hungry gal as she eats various kinds of sausage, fully clothed and full of cuts. And Mother Lion says, that cell, over to Tickles, please. And there are skins for Minecraft players' characters, Cal. yeah, I know. But it was, what was it? Some while ago. The skin server went down on Minecraft, and it was at a time where I was playing it as well. And every time I brought up my inventory and I saw myself as Steve, it had a really weird effect. Mother Life says Sal just wants tits. No, I just don't want a beard. I wouldn't even mind if I'm an androgynous character or a like my Minecraft character, maybe vaguely reminiscent of me. But I don't really look like that. I don't have a square jaw, but it doesn't look so unlike me that it makes me, that it unimmerses me. It's just when, yeah. When it's something so different as a bearded middle-aged male. No. But Mum says, wow, Mira's going to take a while. And Spotted Cow says, I think I need to buy a mic so I can join the game. And this will not be the last time I do this, because I think it'd be I think we'll really enjoy it, and we'll probably do it once in a while, and we'll just see how it goes. My mum says, and what? And what? Or did I end with an and then didn't get on to it? I don't know.
There were sounds.
Was I halfway through telling the story and stopped? I now think maybe I was.
Noise.
Potato says, I'll make you a skin cell. Mother Life says monthly. Yeah, maybe. We'll see how often things work out, but that kind of thing.
Ow! Do you see someone out there? Dot.
The guards are getting more and more sensitive now that you're getting closer.
I slapped his face with my foot.
Oh.
I heard a sound.
And Giles said, search S female 01 suit on the workshop. When I played with Pampered Duchess, I was using the same mod as her. We're both running around like twinnies.
I think I heard a noise.
Why is the
You
guard
stood
around
right
the...
next to a torch, me, and maybe that's
No, that's not the problem. There is a guard there that just won't leave.
Well, 'tis a puzzle. You've got to work out how to make it. My mum says, I love Sal's random thought patterns. It contrasts well with Mia's more logical and structured mind.
Stop complaining. You should be glad. A fortnight ago, we were fighting for our lives. There's nothing after all.
At least we weren't bored then.
Yeah. Although I can, at times, get extremely focused.
I almost missed the battles. Everything had a purpose.
Speaking of the Duchess, what she's up to these days,
Staying awake at night, having all this
hasn't
time for silly thoughts.
hasn't something in a while either. She's not Australian, is she? No, she is. Trying to remember which state. She's in the States. Can't remember which state now. Got a feeling it was one of the ones that begins with M. How did they not notice that? She had a problem with her microphone first, then she had a problem where there was something affecting her voice. She wasn't well. And then she came back, she did a few more videos, and then I've not seen her for a while. And Spotted Cow says, my pizza is done singing.
Who are you?
Uploaded. Ah, yeah. Vladdy says that he found Sal through the Duchess. Really?
I heard nothing.
I enjoy playing with Duchess.
All's quiet.
The mod that she had that I really want, and I still go on about it, is the Stone Crusher grinder thingy. Mother Life says that cow singing.
Heard a noise.
Well,
You're right, I
done,
heard something too.
I'm guessing. Excuse me. Giles says, who's the Texas-like guy in your Space Engineers series?
Wake at night, having all this time.
Texas guy.
Oh.
Oh, in the Merry series. Oh, Mia's gone to the control screen. Ah, okay. That was Ace.
Maine.
Was it Texas? I think. No, it was Florida. I knew it was the other side of Louisiana.
I think I heard something.
I heard a noise.
Yes, I heard something too.
And Ace is still around and making stuff. I'd met Ace and Murray through the J Sano fan server. Mother Light says that Vladdy, it was the other way around for me. And Spotted Cow says frozen pizza, let it go. I'd like a frozen pizza. Giles says, is he still around? Yes, he is. Mother Light, Pat Sal, funny you should say that. I rewatched that SC episode with you going on about that Stone Crusher just today. Yeah. There are a few episodes where I go on about that Stone Crusher. And Giles says he's not played with you guys in ages.
Who are we talking about?
Ace.
Brutally murdered. He got hit slightly on the head by a shelf.
And yeah, I think Ace has played with Mary, but I met all those guys through Muglook. Met Murray and Ace through, and the rest of the J Sano for fan server people through Muglook. And I know that Ace and Muglook have done stuff recently. Let's see. Where was I in the chat? Vladdy says, I started watching the Nidd in the start of the season to Sal's first, and the rest along the way. Long and interesting journey. And Bomb says, hey Mia, you realise Sal is subscribed to you. Yeah. Giles says, and I found you through Anubis. Vladdy says, season 2. Yeah, right. Yeah. So you found me in season 2. Start of season 2. Right. Yeah. I get it. Mother Life says, at Sal, I was rewatching the lining up to the convoy session around about episode 120. Oh, that was. Do you know? I just knew that it wasn't going to go well. It couldn't possibly have gone well. Now, Mia, are you sure you can do
It's this door right here!
Yes, and what's on the other side of the door?
Probably the king!
Oh.
Everything seems to be in order.
So this is the last puzzle.
Seems to be in order.
It should be.
I think I heard something.
What is this devil thing?
And I need to get them all to look into one direction here.
Who goes there?
Who is it?
So you gotta
Who is it?
be clever and stop brute forcing it. Bomb says 2219. Vladdy says 0020. Salt and Pepper says alrighty, I'm back. And Spotted Cow says just get drunk. Bomb says I just realised I haven't been paying attention to Mia at all.
Thank you.
Oh. Nice.
Who goes there?
No, please keep talking. You've done so throughout the entire stream. It would be a shame if you stopped now.
Mother Life says, at least after having watched your perspective, I've finally figured out what Minty was up to then. Quoting High School Musical script and all that. Oh, yeah.
we gave the thing away
At
in the
bomb, same here.
episode. That was in Anubis's and Boris's episode too. No, it's not all quiet here, you bloody bastard.
Oh, we're getting, when Mia's swearing started to get the increase.
Hear that?
I hope too.
It was nothing.
It's the late hour playing tricks on you.
Haven't you got something like an explosive thing or a distracting rat or something?
Distracting rat.
Oh.
Someone says Mira's just not interested in winky face. Giles says, a recommended video popped up the other day on SC with Sal's massive mining craft. That was the size of an asteroid, I think. Oh, that must have been my season 2 one. We're in season 4 now, aren't we?
Yeah.
I can't remember what season 3 was. It season 3 where I built the adjacency. Which season was the adjacency? Yeah, but it was a great big drilling ship. It was fabulous. Jim Holland says, not as much. Vladdy says, Miz swearing. Giles says, in an older season. Mother Liar says, shut the fuck up, bot. Bob says, use the sex. There, it distracts it. It distracted me.
Wait, what? An alert?
Can you do poison darts with them all, maybe? Oh yeah, use the sex toy there. It distracts everyone.
I just did.
And then you kill someone.
An alert?
There's been a murder!
Seeing Giles says, you seem to go overboard with the size of your mining craft. Yeah, maybe just a touch.
Oh, it's quiet.
Mother Liab says, adjacency was season 2. And Giles said, also noticed an episode on the side pane mentioning the post office idea. That was great. It's a shame that the game got tinkered with, so that just too bad for us to be able to
nothing.
Follow through on it.
All's quiet.
Mother Life says at me, the start of it wasn't in either Boris's or Anubis's episodes. Oh, you're reposting the... I did wonder what the bot had deleted. Vladdy says, how has he failed to swear up until now? Potato says, to avoid the bop, I just type Abubis. Mother Life says he's going to call him Anubis with double zeros from now on. The magic school bus in season 1 was interesting. Bring it back. It was. That's where that was the inspiration for me to how to do wheel arches, and then Mia told me, actually taught me how to put the blocks together. Which what was our bouncy rover called that I built with Anubis in the rover contest thingy?
Rock sniffer.
Oh yeah, bouncy rock sniffer. You see, I can come up with names of things sometimes. Mother Libe says that Giles, they have Elman's RV. It's
You've got
really
to be
good.
kidding me!
Now, what is
If you're trying
quiet here?
What was it?
I couldn't hear a thing.
What is it?
I couldn't hear a thing.
I heard a sound.
Hear that?
There was a noise.
I couldn't hear a thing.
Just the wind.
Woohoo!
She's
Bloody says, yeah, hashtag magic school bus. Mother Libe says, hashtag bring back the magic school bus. I shall mention it to Boris in the next session. So there will be a mention of that sometime in maybe about 2 months' time, whenever the next season is, when the next episode is. No, when the next episode that I make actually comes out on YouTube.
Which you mind there's a cutscene playing.
Sorry. Murder time now. Yeah, murder time.
You're not going to harm the king, are you?
Do I look like I'm going to harm the king? Chat decides.
What, after... Oh, chat decides. After all you've gone through, what, you're just going to turn up and go, no, let's go home, I've changed my mind.
You're right.
No, it's got to be a yes. You've got to kill the king after all of this.
I'll spare him tonight.
What?
What are you doing? Help! Guards!
Save your breath. No one is coming to help you.
No, I left everybody alive.
As you can see, I'm not dead yet, despite your best efforts.
If you're here to kill me, then kill me.
Jeez, he is
Tonight I'm
harsh
only
on
here for my payment, your majesty, not for your blood.
Much good it'll do you.
Because you'll come after me again. I was thinking of taking a little head start.
I showed him. I appreciate how he didn't question the tiny girl there at all.
Now what am I going to do with you?
Punch her. Punch her. Punch her.
This is where we part. Run off, Lily. Run
Her
far
name was
away.
Lily.
Try and find a corner of this world where you can feel safe.
I've
Oh,
not heard
please.
about dark
Can't I
spirits
come
in the
with you?
forest.
With death on my heels? I don't think so.
What if I just follow you?
And have your soul dragged down to hell?
You wouldn't do that.
Time is running out. The king will have his guards on us soon enough. But thank you for being a friend.
Don't think the
Don't think I've ever had one before. Goodbye now.
Goodbye.
Okay, so we did make it through to the end.
Well, there you have it.
Hang on, we've got a bit of chat
Stream
to...
tomorrow, 8 p.m. GMT plus
don't
120
rush it.
minutes.
I've got things to say.
I am overdue, so I'm gonna end it.
No, Liam, no.
Fine, do your thing.
Okay. So, let's see. Mother Live said, bedtime now. Babom said, yes, now kill the girl. Vladdy said, Boris, the Nidd Santa Claus, lol. Babom said, yes. Spotty Cow said, kill. Bull said, oh snap. Bull said, in the face. Babom says, they could have animated the cut screen. Mother Live says, damn, I need tissues. Giles says, is there a sequel? Babom says, so the girl served no purpose.
She opened like 2 doors and left me behind after
and,
one.
and I've got something in my head. This is why I need to chat. There's a film, and it was late 90s, early 2000s, film noir about an assassin who ended up having, I think it was a 12-year-old girl running around him, and it was brilliant. It was one of my favourite all-time films. And I can't remember the title of it. It's driving me nuts. What was it called? Mir, do you know the name of the film? Okay, while chat's remembering the name... No, it wasn't The Professional. It was the name. It was like a. It was a French film. It might even have been subtitled. Leon. Yeah. That was it. Maybe it was called The Professional in the States, but yeah, it's called Leon over here. Brilliant. Thank you very much. I needed to know that, otherwise it was going to drive me mad. So yes, we shall be back on.
Hold on, that was the thing.
Yeah.
Why you had to extend the stream for
another
minute.
Otherwise, I'd have been googling. I'd have been googling murder films with young girls. That doesn't go well on my browser history. It's going to give me all kinds of weird suggestions from now for a while, and I would much rather chat find that out for me. So yes, we shall be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. GMT +1. That's BST,
which will be
or
about
London
2.5
time.
hours ago from now. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, and I hate you all.
And next week for Pride.